ones behind it that are growing up in the power lines too. Plus the blackberries. Lots of seasonal work. So do we have a pregnant goat? Yes, Miss Misha is pregnant. You can actually put our hand there and feel kicks now. So there's babies. How many? What they're gonna look like? Boys, girls, days, whatever. We're gonna find out day of when they're born, whenever that is. Because we don't even know when they're gonna show up exactly. Because we have a due date for 5 months on April 2. But she could go early or late or at any hour. Nerve-wracking. Oh, baby goat kicks. Yeah, I'm able to just put my hand there and then feel kicks. And I can tell when they're active because Misha's grumpier when they're active. Yeah. Blackberries. Yeah. Blackberries, they're just like these bushes with thorns. They just grow everywhere. It's like the second that spring hits, they just explode. Just like a nuclear explosions everywhere and permeating. Usually people get goats around here to clean them and eat them back. We trim them and prune them and then get rid of the extra ones. So that way there's only there and they're slightly contained until they make berries. Then we chop them all back. Yeah, those babies going on rampage in there. Probably. Always the weight. I was wondering, say a goat has no babies and goat's producing milk, and the goat isn't being milked by a human, what happens to the goat? Let's see, that depends on what type of goat. Because if this is a goat out in the wild, this wouldn't be an issue. Because if it's a wild goat, they make enough food for the baby goat and then that's it. Then they dry up and then they're just done. If it's a pet goat that's like a domestic one that makes more than wild goats ever will, then, and it's not being milked and there's milk, then that's a problem. It's like a health hazard there. Because it'll hurt them, and then if left alone for too long, it could cause an injury, and then injury, infection, and then that could be bad. Basically, don't not milk them, and if you are trying to dry them off, be very careful with it. Yeah. Domestic goats must be milked, yes. Wild ones would not have this issue. It's basically a human-made problem, so humans have to fix it. Because the goats we have will make enough food to feed the babies and then still keep milking after the babies have grown up and also make food for the people as well as the babies. Because our best girl, Jelly, she made like 2 gallons a day at her peak there. And that fed her babies, her sister's babies, and then we still had to milk her because she was still slightly full after they were done eating, and made some milk for the house too. So, Jelly Belly there could feed a village. Yeah. Jelly seems like wildling, always doing crazy stuff. Misha got it from somewhere. Yeah, they're both somewhat busy. This. Come on. We're going this way. I'm gonna go to milk my English breakfast tea to carry 5 pints of milk to my home every week. Oof. Good workout carrying it though, right? Yeah. The only issue with the milking goats though is you have to milk them twice a day, every day, even on your birthday, even on holidays. The only time you don't have to milk them is if you got somebody else to do it. And then there's, of course, feeding the goat and stuff. They eat a lot. Yeah. Oh, they don't like costumes or hanging from the ceiling. More likely, if you had a goat in the house, it'd probably be standing on the kitchen table. Because they like to do that. You know, standing on stuff, serving everything. All by hand. I did try, but since the clumps of grass are so inconsistent and mangled and kind of growing together, it's really hard to shovel or try and scoop with a fork. So I have to grab each chunk kind of by hand. We're getting there though. It's like halfway down. And that is in the sun. Your days are numbered. Not the ominous one, the being in the shade there. Yeah. We'll just leave at the foot of the bed.